Hello everyone, this is Termuse, and today I'm playing Subnautica Below Zero, the sequel to Subnautica, which is a game that I was quite fond of. I really pretty thoroughly enjoyed playing through that. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Yeah, so it's the same options as the original game. I'm going with hardcore mode, that's how I roll. Ooh, this is different. So we're not on the Aurora this time, it's a different ship, it looks like. I sort of presume it takes place on the same planet. I have no idea what the plot is. I've tried to go into this as completely blindly as possible. I've avoided all spoilers, all Let's Plays. I try to even avoid looking at the thumbnails for all the videos that keep getting recommended to me on YouTube. I'm like, no, don't show me this, don't show me this. I'm probably screwing up the YouTube algorithm's choice, but whatever. That's cute, the little penguin thing in the corner there. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know anything about this. I presume it's going to have a lot of the same mechanics as the first game, plus probably have to, monitor your temperature as well as hunger and thirst. So that's what I would expect anyway, with a name like Below Zero. But yeah. Don't know if we're gonna find out more about the lore of the planet. I'm presuming it takes place on the same planet. Like, I mean, the whole thing, the game is called Subnautica, so it's like, you're underwater. So hence you're on an ocean planet. So presumably the same planet. I don't know what this is about. These little fiery fireballs falling out of the sky here in this loading screen. Is that the progress part? Does that have to go all the way to the other end of the screen? The other one had long loading times. I blame my processor. Sorry about that. I need to upgrade my computer at some point. Incidentally, I also don't know about the volume levels. I did a quick test on the menu screen comparing the volume level of my voice to the music. So it seemed okay, but I don't know. Let me know in the comments if I need to adjust anything. I also put my where do I have a mouse cursor? I can't point. I put my face in the upper left corner. Hopefully that's a good position for it. Not actually sure. I don't know if the heads-up display is any different or anything. Yeah, maybe I should just shut up and wait. Wait for it to load, and then I can just edit this out. Oh, hey, the progress bar just really jumped there. All right, press any button to continue. Here we go. Judging by the alarm sounds, I guess we're going to be another crash landing ship here.
This is the farthest I could take you on company space bucks, Robin. You sure you want this? The research isn't everything.
It is to me. And Sam. We need to know what happened.
The meteor storm.
I can use it for cover from Altera's eyes.
Gonna miss you, Robin.
I'll find my way back.
Okay. So, from this I gather we're
approaching 45-46 feet. Surface temperatures. Drop pod deployed. Welcome to 45-46 feet. Enjoy your stay.
Oh no. You don't have a pod to return to now. Oh, that's not good. This animation's really jerky. Okay, so I've got a temperature meter as well as O2, water, health, hunger. Okay. Can I get anything out of the pod? I'm trying to avoid burning myself. There was a secondary pod that fell down. I guess that's that orange thing there. Is that thing dangerous? It's looking at me.
Holy smokes! That did not go as planned. I should find a way into the water and get to the drop pod.
I don't like the way these things are looking at me. Hold on. Are there some graphics options I can downgrade to preset? Maybe I can set preset to lower? Or can I not do it? Can I not do that in game? Shoot. Did I just freeze it? Uh-oh. Is it still recording? Uh-oh. Okay, alright. So, didn't save it in exactly the same spot. This doesn't look any better. I'm concerned about these things looking at you. Oh, they're putting off heat. Okay. Well, that's neat. Okay, so I can warm myself up with those things. Good to know. So, judging from that little intro sequence, my character's name is Robin. She was talking to someone named Cal. Wait, is that a nutrient bar? Did that fall out of the, yeah. Oh yeah, bring up my inventory. No blueprints. There's the drop pod. Survival. Arctic Survival Almanac on arrival. Welcome to Adventure Mode, Xeno Worker. You have arrived in Arctic climate. Your great expedition begins. I should read this while standing next to one of those heat flowers, shouldn't I? Well, that warms me right up. Your XenoWorks PDA is equipped to monitor your temperature and vital signs. Since you have downloaded the Arctic Survival Almanac, it will also dispense advice from time to time. For the benefit of future adventurers, your device will also record observations and findings you make. Survival checklist. Retreat to a safe environment. Administer first aid if required. Retrieve emergency supplies if available. Survey the environment for threats and resources. Find or construct a reliable habitat. Construct necessary survival equipment using the habitat's fabricator. Locate other survivors using line of sight or the radio. Maintain physical and psychological health until rescue. Arctic Survival Almanac. The surface. Adventurers exploring the surface in cold weather climates are advised to take additional precautions. High winds can result in rapid onset of hypothermia. Keep an eye out for a natural shelter or restorative hot springs. If wearing a standard issued AAP suit, bodies of water may provide safety from extreme cold. Okay, so I would expect the water to be even colder, or being wet, it's going to cool you off really quick. Anyway, unexpected detours occur. You never know how long you'll be away from home base. Remember to pack a lunch and a toasty hot beverage if possible. You can't say this enough. Layers! Investing in a quality cold suit is certain to pay dividends in warmth and safety. Remember, when in doubt, don't go out. Okay, I do not like how jerky this is. This is like, I had issues with that while playing Subnautica, but it's... What's this solid ice? Okay. The instructor said to get into the water. Yeesh. Someone made a comment about how this felt like watching a slideshow in the previous videos. I think this is going to be even more so. I might need to downgrade the settings even further. I don't know. Anyway, hey, we're in water now. Yeah, this is not going to be tolerable. I mean, everything looks very nice. Gotta keep an eye on that oxygen. Hey, those little penguin thingies that we saw before. Yeah, I mean, like, this is all... Hey, all the familiar fish... Wow, this is not going to be playable like this. Like, I'm just trying to look at them. It just jumps around so much. Yeah, hold on. Oh, why did the resolution jump up? I turned down the resolution. It didn't apply my changes. Like, that was like the first thing... That was the first thing I did as soon as I started up. It's a little better. That's a new fish. Oh, it's a pet. It's one of the penguin thingies. But the hoop fish is familiar.
New creature discovered.
Is that a bladderfish? I see. Okay, so yeah, there's the source of water and the peepers. Yeah, everything got a noticeable graphical upgrade. And it's probably what's making my processor chug so much.
New creature discovered.
Well, look at these formations here.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, so what can I do with this? Can I get inside? Is there an entry point here? Enter base. There you go.
Found the drop pod.
Huh. Achievement unlocked. Drop into the ocean. Ha. Alex Vacations, I'm sorry about your sister. Ooh,
I want to offer my sincerest condolences on the passing of your sister. I got to know Sam better towards the end of my mandate with Altera on 4546B, when we were thrown together as basemates at Outpost Zero. She spoke often and fondly of you. I thought you should know, it didn't sit right with me when Altera blamed Sam's death on negligence.
Huh.
The Samantha Ayu I met was many things. Kind, clever, devoted to her work, but never negligent. I wish I could offer you something more substantial, but my access to information has been cut off. You may be in a better position to look into things than I am. If you're able to, Delta Station was our HQ. They were in a big hurry to leave, and there might still be information to be found there. It has a big radio tower, impossible to miss. I hope you find the answers you seek. Lillian Bench.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, we're getting lots of backstory here. Yeah, Robin's our protagonist. She had a sister named Sam. She's investigating. Apparently there's some kind of Altera cover-up. Altera has a base called Delta Station in the Arctic region of 4546B. So I have a feeling there's a time jump here. This must take place in the future with respect to the first game, because in that game, like 4546B was basically this undiscovered, unexplored kind of thing. Yeah, Lillian is someone who apparently sympathizes with Robin, as does Cal, whoever he is. Notice of death. This is going to be about Sam, presumably. Dear Miss Ayu, On behalf of Zeta Landon, 4546B, Robotics Section Leader, and Indra Cormac, President of Altera Transgov, I regret to inform you of the death of Samantha Ayu. She died on planet 4546B, regrettably as a result of injury sustained in an accident arising from her own negligence. Please allow me to communicate the most profound condolences for the loss of your sister. While further details are unavailable at this time, you'll receive contact from the Department of Insurance and Recuperation concerning your responsibilities as an next of kin, with regards to repayment of damages and legal fees. Oh, that's so Altera. If you have, it's like, yeah, so your sister died. By the way, we need you to pay her, pay off for her debts. If you have any questions, you may file form and your query will be addressed in sequential order. Bureaucracy. Yeah, sincerely, Emmanuel Desjardins, Communications Liaison, Altera Transgov. Okay. I have a feeling that name's gonna come up again. Sam message.
Robin, guess what? I got the job. I'm going to 4546B. Now I'll be able to improve the mechanical avian amphibian under real-world stress conditions. Listen, I know your stance on Altera, but I just hope you're happy your sis is happy. I sure hope my sis is happy. I can't wait till we talk again. Oh, I wanted to ask you something. Can you watch my Augie while I'm away? I need someone I can trust to look after my best little potato. Potato, listen. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. He's my little Oxtrabite. I'll leave the starchy tubers nicknames to you. Anyway, if you say yes, thanks, baby sis. Love you.
Okay, so she has a pet that they refer to as a potato. I tried, but that name is just not sticking. A little Oxtrabite? Mechanical avian amphibian. Is avian amphibian? So wait, it can fly? You're talking about a machine that can fly as well as swim? But yeah, so comment about stance on Altera suggests that
Well, Sam, I guess I might as well gather some tools and resources before starting my search. Hope that radio tower's as easy to spot as Lil said.
What do we got? Ooh, so creep finds are still a thing. Like a lot of this looks very familiar. I'm getting hungry here. Let's cook up that hoopfish. And let's get some filtered water from the bladderfish. I'm getting hungry rather quickly. I mean, generally, in game and in real life, you get standard O2 tank takes fiber mesh now. That's new. Anyway, yeah, in the original game and in real life, you get thirstier faster than hungrier. I mean, crystalline sulfur's need for flares. Survival night flashlight. Okay, these are all the same except crystalline sulfur instead of just cave sulfur.
Calorie intake recommended.
Yeah. Nom nom nom. Okay. Let's go catch some fish, and then I'll resume reading. Oh, it's nighttime. Any more of those? I saw the peeper earlier. Water will become important too. I'm not fond of those sound effects in here. It's still really jerky. I mean, the graphics look fantastic. I mean, Subnautica was already a beautiful game. What is that noise? Oh, peeper, I see you.
New creature discovered.
Arctic peeper.
Should be able to use this.
Yeah, we no longer have a silent protagonist in this. Like, she actually speaks and stuff.
All Terra supply cache nearby.
Oh yeah? Check that out shortly. Supply cache nearby. Okay, it's 200 meters. Not terribly nearby, but whatever. Got some titanium. Got another flat. What the frig? The heck was that? Something bit me. I don't know what it was. I didn't see it. Whatever, maybe I'll explore that area during the day when I can see better. Lots of hoop fish around. Yeah, I'm gonna want to get some titanium so I can build an oxygen tank so I can stay underwater longer. I'm gonna want some creepvine seeds so I can build. Yeah, boom
New
wreckage.
creature discovered.
Still concerned about that noise I'm hearing. Hey, solar panels. Personal minerals galore. Getting lots of extra logs here. Okay, let's cook up the boomerang. Let's cook them all up. And the Arctic peeper. And the hoop fish. They look like I'm hungry enough to eat all of them. No. Where's the, I don't have a power display. Thing that says how much, let's turn them all into water. Oh, it provides 25 water now, I just noticed. Okay, there you go. We got my food and water meters all full up, so I can feel better about that. I think my next priority should be, well, you know, I mean, at the beginning of the game, of any game of Subnautica, like, you need some of everything. But I do want to get some more lore here.
4546B to Robin. Come in, Robin. Remember when we used to play old-timey Space Explorer? This is kind of like that, but it's even harder to communicate. Well, let's see. I got your last message. Alterra is not, as you put it, all-terrorizing me. Things are going well. My project has a new name. Say goodbye to the mechanical avian amphibian, and hello to spy penguins. We're training the bots to mimic the creatures. Check out the photo. And I think I'm kind of seeing someone. I know it's not like me to just find a date, let alone on a mostly uninhabited water planet, but actually, you know what? Forget I said anything. Yeah, it's probably not even a real thing, but anyway, I'm sorry to hear XenoWorks might be strapped in the revenue department. Sounds like they still have you busy Xeno working, though. I know there's no way to guarantee an alien intelligence startup will succeed, but you've put so much into it. I hope they find a way to keep going. I know how much it means to you, getting to work at a small place where you have control over your research. All right, I gotta go. Later, baby sis. Love you.
Okay, so yeah, so Robin works for XenoWorks, which is a small independent company, apparently. Alright, what else we got?
Hey, Robin. I got your Augie photo. Thanks so much for taking care of him, even though he's a cranky Hey, the nickname actually fits that way. A cranky potato. I know he can be a handful, but I really appreciate it. I'm a bit worried about my other baby. the mission, one of my penguins found something big. But Altera is just like, nothing to see here. Honestly, kinda glad you can't answer, so you can't, rub it in my face. Go ahead, bask in the fact that you were a little bit right about them. My project is on the line. My job, my safety. I heard about Xenoworks getting bought. Sorry. But at least you still have your job. Guess you're one of us now. Like it or not, welcome to the Altera family. I should probably go before I say something I regret. Love you. Keep your chin up. Eye on the alien prize.
Yeah, she found. I mean, I had a feeling that's where this was going. Like, Sam found something big, as she puts it, but she's not allowed to talk about it. And Xenoworks was bought up by Altera. Yeah, I'm gonna play the rest of these, rest of Sam's messages, and then I'm gonna go back out in the water again.
Hey, Robin. I'm sorry my last message was so awful. I've been under a lot of stress. I'm not sure what's going on with anything. I can't really talk about it either. Oh, and I'm definitely not dating anyone on this water planet. Don't know what I was thinking there. Have I told you how cold it is here? Get this. I can't even get my wash and go dry before the wind freezes the moisturizer in my hair. Wild, right? Well, anyway, I'm sure you're mad at me after what I said, but I could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you. I'm sorry.
Was this mad at me about what I said? And I'm sorry. What are all these noises I'm hearing? Is there a storm or something outside? Maybe I'll check the rest of these later. I mean, it's daytime, so I should probably be using the daytime hours to explore anyway. I don't like how jerky this is still. I'm probably gonna... I don't know, I'll see how it plays for now. Maybe I'll downgrade the settings again next episode. Quartz, what's this? Oh, look at, okay, guess nothing. Are those like the equivalent of acid mushrooms? Bullseye shroom? Well, I can't just pick them up. Okay. Ooh, let's keep an eye on that oxygen. Yeah, let's see if we're getting that oxygen tank. Oh yeah, there's a storm going on here. The display flips between the temperature meter and the oxygen meter. I guess which is a bit confusing. Anyway, let's... I just have to figure out where creep vines are, so what is this?
Driven plants contain electrolytic materials that can be used in energy storage.
Huh. So this is the... This is the replacement for the acid mushrooms for making batteries, presumably? And this is, of course, since the, there's an actual Altera mission here, they'll have information about the area and what can be found here. Unlike in the first game where like everything's unexplored and everything's new. Since the oxygen tank requires fiber mesh now, I do need to find creep vines, so... Just getting titanium isn't enough. What is making those noises? They're making me nervous. What's this? These eggs? What's that? Gold. Silver. Let's grab it all. I don't know if I should be filling up my inventory. It's you know, that's one of the things, you know, in the previous game in Subnautica. Like, it's so easy to just fill your inventory right up. You know, I think it's a trial of what is making that noise. What is that noise? I don't know. But yeah, it's tempting to just grab everything, pick up everything, but Galena outcrop? Okay, I guess that's... What's that? What's that? Do not like this low oxygen capacity. I also don't like the lack of oxygen warnings in hardcore mode. What's the reason for that? Like, it gives me warnings about low food and water, but not oxygen. It's a weird design choice. I don't like that noise. What's going on? Okay. What the frig? I was actually frozen there. Like, I couldn't move. That was alarming when my oxygen was that low. Okay, so you can already tell they've ramped up the difficulty in this. I don't even know what bit me that froze me there. I want to make sure my oxygen is as high as possible before going into this area again. Okay, creepvine seeds, please. Are there any creepvine seeds in here? Those look like creepvines. I don't see seeds. I see seeds. There's some seeds. Just grab them and get the heck out. Inventory full. Ah, crap.
New blueprint synthesized.
Oh wow. And it's right underneath this thing. Like, it gives me very little time to grab it and get out. But yeah, I'm thinking ahead. I need the creepvine seeds to make rubber, which I need to make the survival knife, which I need to cut the creepvine in order to make the fiber mesh, which I need to make the oxygen tank. It's like it's a whole process here. That's already like I said, the difficulty is ramped up compared to Subnautica. Anyway. Okay, I got 3 of them. Okay, let's toss all this junk in here. So we got a big pile of new blueprints. What do we got here? These all this stuff that I why is it looks like a little green thing, looks like a pin. Or is it just showing what it's pointing to? Yeah, battery, 2 ribbon plants plus copper ore. Okay. Okay, good to know. Is anything else new, aside from the standard O2 tank requiring fiber mesh? Okay. Alright, so let us make some silicone rubber and some more silicone rubber, and then it'll be under equipment. Let's make some fins, swim faster, hooray, and tools. So oh, right, I was like, why didn't that light up? Of course I put all that titanium away in here. Survival knife. Okay. I'm not crazy about the fact that I'm back to 5 inventory slots here. When I was playing the Death Run mod, I added the mod that adds extra quick slots when I was playing Subnautica. And I already missed that. Why only 5 slots? Why? I don't know. Anyway. I'm gonna need batteries eventually, so I guess I'll make a couple now. Okay, I'll make one. Just for the heck of it. Actually, you know what? No, let's scanner and flashlight. Let's make a scanner and flashlight. So yeah, I do need 2 batteries. So I need titanium and I need 2 quartz. Right. Make some glass. Make a scanner.
All right, I have a scanner.
Make another battery. Make the flashlight. Put that in slot 4 and that in slot 5. That's how I had them arranged before. Right. As for the other creep line, I'm just going to leave it as is for now, until such a time as I figure out what I want to do with it. Yeah, okay. Let's eat up a hoop fish. I'm sort of assuming the food mechanics work the same way. I'm allowed to overshoot 100 food. There you go. It's nighttime. You know what? Let's use the nighttime hours to review more stuff here. Let's start with Sam's last message.
Hey, Robin. I really need someone to know. I'm afraid something terrible is gonna happen. You were completely right about Altera, okay? You were right. I was wrong. The cat should be called Potato. I admit it.
Cat, okay.
Sorry. Bad attempt at a joke. I don't know what to do. I guess I should just come out and say it at this point. I've said this much already. We found a frozen leviathan that's infected with Kara. Altera thinks they can use it for something. Weapons, experimental treatments, a whole range of things. But one end of the range is ugly, dangerous, but profitable, of course. What if it gets out while we're messing around with it? Or worse, what if it ends up a bioweapon in the wrong hands? I hope I'm overreacting, but I don't think I am. Anyway, message me back, please. Could really use a friend. You're my sister. I love you.
And there you go. That's what drove Robin to find out answers about what happened to Sam. She found something. Yeah, she found something. Not just something dangerous, something really ominous that Altera was planning, and presumably they had her killed to keep her quiet. Personal log. What's this? From Robin.
I was a little nervous about dropping into an unknown area, but luckily, this biome seems to have an abundance of minerals I can use for tools and upgrades. I didn't want another situation like Bizantos 5. When Xenoworks dropped me off, there were barely any resources. I survived off the land for 3 months with just a knife, my lucky PDA, and some rope. I am still kind of proud of that, though. In goes a battery and titanium, out comes a scanner. Every xenobiologist's favorite tool. This planet has fascinating flora and fauna, and I can't wait to learn about them. This will also give me access to a greater tool set. I'm assuming Altera left behind tech that I can scan for blueprints. That should make surviving and exploring out here a bit easier. Don't worry, Sam. I haven't forgotten I'm here for you. But it can't hurt to do a little research on the side, right? I know you would have done the same. I
Uh-huh.
will find out what happened to you. I promise.
So a xenobiologist. Robin's a xenobiologist. That's the Xenoworks is some kind of xenobiology. Xenobiology company, I guess. Gotcha. And what's this? Pink narrow leaf? What the heck? I guess it says storm and sunset. Mandrake? This is where I just go on a scanning rampage here. Science, 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 scan everything. I'm still nervous about that noise. Hold still. I want that oxygen tank, but I also want to wait until daytime to seek out the creep vines for it. At least the fins make me a little bit faster now. Oh, I'm gonna... Scaly maw anemone. Luna plant. Some of these scan really fast. Yeah, well, I managed to go through the entirety of the original game without realizing that you swim faster when you don't have anything in your hands. So I'm going to try to keep that in mind this time around. Why does this game have to keep making scary noises? Oh yeah. Bullseye shroom. I'm going to want to read up on all these things. It is limestone, isn't it? Oh, maybe it's not. Yeah, I'll grab the quartz, I guess. Temperature hasn't been an issue. I keep glancing at it periodically, but... Sea glide fragment. Sea glide, I imagine, is going to be super useful. 1 out of 3. That takes 2 in the original game. Yes, there are, subtle differences here and there in some of the requirements for things and stuff. Shelf coral. Those noises are extra. I mean, the thing that makes them unnerving is the fact that, this is hardcore mode, so if something catches me off guard, I'm doomed and it's game over. Limestone chunk. Let's see about getting that. Is that the thing that bit me before? Anyway, let's see about getting that upgraded oxygen tank. This being forced to surface. Careful with that.
New blueprint synthesized.
Okay, so should have the components for oxygen tank now. I'm gonna hope we can make some first aid kits as well while I'm at it. So Fire Rush takes 2 point samples each. So I grabbed 4 of them. Right, so look, standard O2 tank. Here we go.
Adding additional blueprints to your databank.
Adding additional
The
blueprints.
standard oxygen tank can be upgraded for deluxe and VIP breathing.
Did you say VIP breathing? And the repair tool, which I'm sure will be useful at some point. Air pump. I don't see the high capacity oxygen tank listed here. Oh, apparently I grabbed 5 of them by mistake. Let's get some more water. I do see that I'm getting thirsty there. Yeah, there seems to be no limit on how many fabrications I can do at a time. 94%. All that scanning, it didn't use up very much. That's cool. Okay. I do want a first aid kit. Thank you. Now, can I? Okay, good. I can put the first aid kit in the quick slot. That is very good. It still sucks that they can only have 5 quick slots, but you know. Okay, I'm just gonna throw the fiber mesh in there. Throw all these in there. Okay. All right. So should have more oxygen capacity. Wait for that meter to flip. Is it going to flip to oxygen? There we go. So yeah, 75 instead of 45. Want to see that fragment. Do want to get to that supply cache. Before I do that, I want to read up on stuff, but I'd rather do my reading during the night hours. So let's use the daylight for checking stuff out and scanning stuff, and then I'll probably go check out that supply cache the next day. Okay, something bit something there. Is that a biter or the equivalent thereof? Symbiote. Is that the thing that bit me? Gotta keep an eye out for these these ice flows thing. It's easy. Looks like it could be really easy to get stuck underneath one of those. I'll bet many a first player has gotten stuck under them and drowned. Yeah, in the first game, it says violet bow. It just doesn't look violet. What was I gonna say? Yeah, in the previous game, like, finding food and water was never a huge issue. Ooh, is that the pengfish? The penguin? Penguin. It's like penguin, but it's penguin. Come back, I'm trying to do science. Is this the same one, or did I just... Gosh darn it. Pick up penguin? Oh, it's penguin and penguin. I see. Do I want to pick it up? I have a feeling that the parents are gonna murder the heck out of me if I try to pick up their kid. So I'm gonna leave it alone. Is that the third sea glide fragment that I need? Excellent. Let's see about manufacturing that. Okay, sea glide, lubricant, copper wire, titanium. I think, okay, I'm missing the components for the battery, but other than that, I think I can make this. I can pop the battery out of one of my other things, or I can try to seek out more of those, whatever you call them, the, what are they called? Ribbon plants? Those 4 ribbon plants that I saw, those are the only ones I saw. They aren't nearly as common as acid mushrooms are in the previous game. Alright, let's make up some lube. And... Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna... Where's my flashlight? I haven't used my flashlight so far. Let's pop the battery out. Get these copper here. Make the copper wire. Oh, right. And titanium. Because I think having a sea glide should be a priority over having a flashlight at the moment.
The Sea Glide is a personal transportation device used for high-speed freediving. Contains a built-in light and map.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Besides, the Sea Glide itself has a light. Ooh, neat. It takes up 4 slots now instead of 6. Yeah, I guess considering that it's something that it's kind of a necessity in this game. Considering what a necessity is, I guess they decided having it take up 6 slots is a bit much. Okay, why don't I... Okay, well, I take some time to look through the data bank. I don't know if I probably shouldn't read out all of them because most of this is going to be flavor text, but maybe I'll just edit out big chunks of this, and I'll only read out the stuff that seems notable. Okay, so galena contains lead and titanium. Limestone contains titanium and copper. Okay, good to know. Oh yeah. So if the penguins become separated from the adults will become agitated and begin searching for the young penguins. So please don't do this. Yeah, penguin is harmless. It doesn't say it's edible or anything like that. Symbiote. Yeah, it is a predator. It's under carnivores. Assessment to catch or neutralize to approach the Titan holefish. What does that mean? Sorry, hold on. Okay, so, This is inside the hull of the Titan Holefish. A Titan Holefish. Okay, the name Titan suggests that it's rather large. I mean, the Holefish is something from the previous game. Is the Titan Holefish the thing that froze me? You must be an overconfident predators which attack the Titan Holefish. Expending huge energy reserves to move quickly and stay time. Looks from the Titan Holefish. Sometimes lay their eggs at the gills. Because yeah, so that's why it's called a symbiote, because they help each other. That's what I figured. Researcher notes don't like the auto-generated name, suggest ice clops. That's hilarious. Okay, this is I think is worth reading out. Memos Miscellany, the future of Xenoworks. Subject, the future of Xenoworks. Hey there, Xenoworkers. I know there's been lots of rumors circulating, so I just want to clear some stuff up. In the spirit of openness and transparency, which you know means a lot to us all here. First of all, no, Altera did not buy us. We're still Xenoworks. We're not going to move offices or start having some kind of hierarchical structure, or even like make you show up on site or anything like that. Although you should for the snacks alone. We're still the scrappy, agile, research-first startup you all signed on to. Apparently, that suggests that the work is all done remotely. It almost makes me wonder if that's a nod to the pandemic there. Anyway, so what does this controlling stake stuff mean? Well, I guess the most direct way to put it is it means more equipment, more research, more risk, more experimentation, more of everything that makes us great, and most of all, more cash for you and your research, and yes, snacks. Lena will be in touch pretty soon about exchanging your old gen Xenoworks PDAs for snazzy new Altera upgrades. So that probably means that Altera is monitoring everything they research. They're being given Altera equipment, like, because the PDA canonically, explicitly, studies you and scans you and stuff. It would not surprise me if it's relaying information to Altera. So, Altera is basically buying them out to spy on them. Anyway, help you get comfy with some really minor policy changes that are really minor. They're going to help us keep everything running nice and smooth going forward. So yeah, congratulations everyone. We did this together, and now we're going to be able to do so much more. Cheers. Isis Jax, Communication Specialist, Xenoworks. Okay. Yeah, so I read through everything. Like, a lot of this is just flavor text stuff. Yeah, the creep vine was the only exploitable thing. This symbiote thing is interesting. The Titan Holefish. I'm curious to know what that's about. Do we have any more? Oh, we don't have any more food. It's in principle, I wanna have a full food meter before I set out. Let's cook up a peeper. Yeah, finding food is never a problem in the previous game, and it looks like it's not an issue in this game either. This is just the cured variant. What's this new item here? Oh yeah, the repair tool. Still haven't found any crystalline sulfur. There we go. Full food and water. Shall I try to go for that supply cache? That seemed like a good idea. Let's try out the Sea Glide. Yeah. Okay, that map could be annoying. Hello? Are you the thing that sea monkey? You're swimming towards me. That's slightly alarming. Let's go inside and read up about you. The fact that it was swimming towards me was a little concerning. It's an herbivore, though. Okay. Assessment: investigate with caution? What do you mean investigate with caution? These intelligent herbivores show great interest in other life forms and their possessions. Okay, so it steals stuff. Tuning the attention to each form to suction pads for basic object manipulation. Oh, it's tool use. So it's intelligent. Or relatively. They hoard objects of interest for unknown purposes. Yeah, so basically it steals stuff. Oh, wait. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the map was getting a bit much. I might change the key for turning that on and off. Where'd that bladderfish go? I just low on water, so I want to. Still want to. Okay. Anyway, I wonder if I should build a second oxygen tank. Like, it served me well during my death run games, and oh, what the heck? Is that the thing that throws me? Brine wing. Okay, rapid clicking seems to unfreeze it. Okay, so it's, as long as I'm not low on oxygen, it's not fatal. Excuse me, I'm trying to scan you. Why isn't it scanning? Or is that something different? Can I grab it? Okay. Why was it letting me scan it before? Is that salt? It's gonna be useful at some point, I'm sure. Anyway, let's resume getting back to that, getting back to that supply cache, see what we can find. Are these scannable? Or are these? They're just tussographs, okay. Oh no, you don't, you little monkey. Okay, if you're thinking of stealing my stuff, I'm gonna knife you. Like, I will shiv a monkey. Don't test me. Frig! Are you kidding me?
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby.
It took the knife itself? It took the frickin' knife out of my hand? Well, that's concerning. Is this still the scanner? First aid kit, nice. Flare. Some water. PDA. What's that? Oh, let's see what the fragment. Bit of extra titanium doesn't hurt. Not having my knife is a little troubling. Little vehicle day fragment. Am I gonna be getting Seamoth later? Probably some different frosty. Sorry, something just I swear I saw something, my peripheral vision there. Need to find more of those ribbon thingies. The frick? Icicles falling off and regrowing? They're not scannable. Strange. Is this scannable? What's this? It's a creature egg. Do I want to be picking up eggs? Let's just get the heck out and hope that whoever laid the egg doesn't come after me to avenge its young. Just get fragments all over the place here. I really want you to have it. I wonder where the sea monkey took my knife. Maybe I should have chased it. I was just worried about my oxygen, so the description says that it likes to take its stuff, like it has its own hoard. It's gonna be taking knives from me. I should probably get some more rubber, so having more seed clusters would be good. That fills my inventory. Oh, it's not that full at all. Let's get some more then. That looks pretty deep. Deep enough that I probably shouldn't go down there unless I have either a second oxygen tank or a rebreather, if that's still a thing in this game. What is making a noise? What was that? I think it was coming from behind me, so I don't know. I don't know. Oh, does this game still do the thing where it deactivates beacons after you visit them? Like, I'd still like to have that beacon active so I can orient myself. Is it flipping to nighttime now? Okay, I see a bunch more supply thingies. Some more water. Remember that sound? That's a ghost ray sound, isn't it? I hear a lot of strange sounds that are like, I don't know which ones are dangerous. Maybe I can just zip past these guys without them freezing me. Would like another battery. I'd like another couple more batteries, actually. I'd like to find more of those ribbon plant thingies, if possible. What's this? Like another bladderfish, thank you. I'd like to have a stockpile of... Is it hailing? Stockpile of water, as I was saying. I mean, that noise, it could be being made by, like, the equivalent of a gasopod, you know? Like, it's harmless unless you approach it, but... Like, I would hope that this game wouldn't throw super dangerous things at you right at the beginning of the game. But I don't actually know. I mean, that brine fish freezing me kind of, you know, freaked me out a bit. That was pretty dangerous looking. Okay, so now I have the components for another battery. That makes me feel better. Would like to build a habitat at some point. I don't seem to have the option of building a habitat builder yet. Let me just double check. Yeah, see, there's no habitat builder option. I start off with the compass blueprint. Probably want some, I think I'm going to want a waterproof logger. How full is my inventory? Yeah, it's pretty full at this point. I'm getting myself another knife. Replace the one that got stolen. Most of this is going to get stored for later. Where'd the flare go? There it is. The remainder of these things, I'm going to turn one of them into rubber and the other into lubricant. And let's build up a water stockpile here. And then I'm going to get a battery for my flashlight, which I guess also acts as a spare battery until such a time that I can get another one. Got lots of water now. Oops. Yeah, let's... There we go.
Alterra beacon signature detected. Unique identifier. Delta Station Dock.
Oh. Delta Station Dock.
Delta Station. This is the place Lil mentioned in her message.
I was just about to say that. Thanks, Rob. That's their HQ. It's 600 meters away. I have this Sea Glide. I can get there much faster. Shall I go there now? I think before I do go over there, okay, let's get some food. Yep. Ah, fast food. Here we go. What I was gonna say, I think I might actually like to have a second auto-tank. How this takes up 6 inventory slots. Like, it served me well in the in the Death Run mod. What's making that noise? Yeah, yeah. Having a second oxygen tank, it served me well before, so let's do that again. It'd be nice if I have something, you know, to fall back on in emergency. I'll turn the other mesh into another first aid kit. Yeah, playing hardcore mode in a new game like this might seem a little nuts. Might seem like a more sensible option to play regular survival mode, but I think playing hardcore as a first time run is it just makes things more exciting, more interesting. I still don't have that blueprint for the high efficiency fuel tank. Like, if the components are the same as in the previous game, then I already have the ingredients for it. Normally it gives that blueprint as soon as you build your first regular oxygen tank. Oh well. Let's check out Delta Station. Altera's headquarters for their operation here. I wonder what was special about the Leviathan that Altera was so interested in it. I don't mind getting extra titanium. Extra titanium will not go to waste. I can, if nothing else, I can use it to build lockers to hold other stuff. Should probably make sure like oxygen tank swapping works the same way before we do that. What is this? I want to approach everything cautiously because you never know, something's gonna like... Oxygen plant. Hold on, so if I swap to this one here, it has it displays has 3 seconds of oxygen left in it. So it still works the same way. It displays how much oxygen is presently in it, and then you can like swap to it and refill it. It's cold up there. So yeah, going up to the surface for oxygen has the drawback that it's colder up there and you start to freeze. Yeah, a bit of a trade-off there. Like, you're warm enough as long as you stay underwater. I mean, that's you know, true to life. I mean, I made some comment in the other video. I guess it would have been. I made the comments in the long dark video. Part of my rambling. I was talking about how one of the properties of water is that it gets. What is making the noise? What the? SOS. That's Morse code for SOS.
That sounds like a distress call.
Transmission of unknown origin. Source of transmission depth calculated at approximately 200 meters.
That's a little too deep for me. Anyway, yeah, water has the property of, unlike most substances, it gets. Let's need to be hard to come by. Probably going to want to plant them at some point. Have my own little plant garden. Okay, what is that? Can I scan it? Hope this isn't anything terribly dangerous. Just remember, number 2 is my first aid kit if things go awry. Okay, that looks aggressive and dangerous, and I'm reluctant to approach it at present. If anything, I would want to approach it only when I can be sure it's being distracted. I'm keeping an eye on it. Just make sure there's nothing else behind me. Okay. I'm watching it and waiting to see if maybe it'll get distracted by. It looks like it periodically eats other little fish. And if it gets distracted, okay, it's got his back to me right now. Oh, now it's facing me, so backing off. Now it's facing me. I didn't see the name of it, but you can freeze frame the video to find out what it's called, I guess. Cryptosuchus? Interesting. Why does it sound close? I'm moving away from it. At high speed. Whoa, thermal vents. That's cool. So, looks like Delta Station's on land then. I get to trade the oxygen for temperature for a bit. And a beacon name? Oh, neat. Coffee machine. Ooh, I can... Well, for such a time when I get to actually build stuff. New blueprints inside thermos? Trash can, desk, all kinds of stuff here. Bench. Yeah, I was trying to make some commentary about the properties of water. It gets like most substances, they get denser as like they get oh, I can scan the beacon itself. Nice, excellent. Okay.
This is a recorded message. If you can hear this, you're trespassing. If you know what's good for you, you'll get the hell out of here.
It's Marguerite. Marguerite Maida. I'm hoping that's like the same character and they didn't just reuse the voice actress. Hey, look at those little warmth plants. Thermal lily. Well, now that I got a little warmth. Record conversation Samantha and Fred LaChance.
I'm telling you, Sammy, you see some weird things when you spend half your day in a sea truck.
More vandalism? Was it the sea monkeys again?
I don't think so. I can't shake the feeling this planet is cursed.
There's no such thing as a curse.
Yeah, you're probably right. That's nothing. You wouldn't want to hear about it anyway. Just a huge creature frozen in ice.
What? Where?
In a cave, not far from your lab. And here's the extra weird part. As soon as I called it in, they closed off the area. Don't want anyone going in there.
But why?
Sammy, I'm no biologist, but I think there was something wrong with it. Its skin just seemed off. Alien.
An alien on planet 4546B. No,
I'm serious, Sam. Something ain't right. Wish I could show you, but I can't get back in there.
You can't. But I might know how to.
Whatever you're thinking, we never had this conversation.
The skin seems off, alien, like suggesting that it's not native to 4546B. Could it be one of those aliens that from the previous game? They visited this planet from off-world? Wait, oh yeah, I didn't read about these things. Yeah, beware of full bladder. Oh, okay. Yeah, spit super cooled salt water to feed its prey from afar. Large bladder in the brine-wing's underside fills with seawater as it swims. Some water is filtered out through an internal membrane, leaving it behind a strong saline solution to contract its bladder, expelling the supercooled brine and freezing the seawater up to several meters away from it. Okay, so yeah, if the little swim bladder is empty, you don't have to worry about it. It's when it's got a full bladder, it can freeze you. It's not cold enough to freeze most vertebrates. The real danger is being helplessly encased in a block of ice, sinking ever closer towards the brine-wing's jaws. Yeah, what about this Cryptosuchus thing? Oh, that looks menacing. Cryptosuchus is a large shark-like beast, easily identifiable by its carapace of thin bony plates. Defensive bony structures aid heat absorption among thermal vents. Wide weapon delivers a displacement. Avoid but can be handled in a pinch. Is more roar than bite. Okay, so this is the Stalker Fish of the game, basically. Tends to retreat from confrontation after being attacked once. Oh, okay. Likely form of agnostic posturing, aggressive fauna tend to avoid fights if the probability of injury is too high. Yeah, no, that's true in real life too. Like, even the most ferocious lion, like, you can drive it away by throwing rocks at it, basically. You know, you can, even, you know, even those ferocious predators, like, no meal is worth getting injured for. They, I'm not saying that throwing rocks at a lion is a guaranteed way to get rid of it, but you want to basically make yourself seem as threatening as possible if you're facing down a lion or any other predator. Yeah. Carefully harvest for high nutritional value. Oh, okay. Tendrils are covered in thin stinging hairs that paralyze small fish and plankton. Okay, so it has high nutritional value, but it says carefully harvest because it can sting you. So, okay, so that's the message from that. There's a harvestable reserve of oxygen in its bioluminescent floating bulb. It is hypothesized that this attracts a territorial air-breathing fauna forming a symbiotic relationship that protects the plant from herbivorous fish. Underwater source of breathable oxygen, useful in free diving scenarios. So is this the kind of thing you hover over, like in like the brain core in the previous game, or you have to like right-click it to get there or something? This is curious. For some reason, ribbon plant is not included under exploitable, even though it's what you need for batteries. When harvesting the plant, the core must not be compromised in order to avoid creating an exothermic chemical reaction. In other words, it puts off a lot of heat if it gets ruptured. Like, and endothermic means it requires heat, exothermic means that it produces heat. Light stick, hey, if I get a habitat builder, then great, I'll keep that in mind. Just check with mischievous monkeys.
Some of the wildlife down here is very grabby. If I didn't know better, I'd say they're after my supplies.
Uh-huh. Wonder where that is. Got new blueprints here. Thermos. Insulated storage receptacle for beverages. Left click to pin recipe? Oh, that's what that little pin symbol is for. Insulated storage. Oh, so you can create hot drinks so you can warm yourself up? Is that how I'm reading here? That's cool. But you can still use the same requirements? Coffee vending machine. Nothing new here. Drink some water. Drink some more water. I might have to resort to my emergency ration that I brought along. Oh, crystal silver. It looks rather large. Does it take up more space now? Okay. So now we're exploring, looking around, trying to find out what the heck happened at Delta Station. Why'd they abandon it? Honeycomb fungus. Like, got my eye on that radar dish over there, and we're kind of wondering if it, if there's, something of interest up there. Let's warm up a bit. Don't know what happens if we hit a hyperthermic state. Is this a generator? That's what I'm assuming it is. I don't have the ability to, scan it. Sulfur. Mineral detector fragment. Mineral detector. Okay. Someone was studying the crystal and it looks like they're weighing it.
New blueprint synthesized.
So it looks like there's another thermal vent there. They want to be careful I don't step in it. Did it just drop on the ground? There we go. Where could be here? There we go. Don't know if I want to be filling up my inventory with titanium out here. Don't know if I want to fill it with crystal and sulfur either, but what the?
Stop right there, Altera. You're out of bounds.
I'm not with Altera.
Then your position is doubly precarious.
What do you mean?
If you're telling the truth, you're out of your mind. If you're lying, there'll be hell to pay.
Wait! Who are you?
Stay off my land.
Huh.
The
So,
woman in the exosuit has been traced as far as my technology will allow.
It would appear I'm far less alone on this planet than I had anticipated.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
so presumably that was Marguerite Maida, and somehow she got to the Arctic region from the... I mean, the last we hear of her in the previous game, she was fighting a Leviathan, according to Paul Tergal's last log. Proximity detector used to locate materials, fragments, and other items with identifiable signatures. That sounds like it'll be really useful. Okay, sorry, I was a bit rattled. I was startled by, she said to stay off her land. What does she consider her land? Is this island her land here? Like, is she gonna come back and kill me if I don't leave? Should I go? Pilot, last known position? Delta Station. Seriously, should I leave, or like I kind of want to continue exploring here, but like I'm a little nervous about Marguerite. Can I warm up in here? I can. Look at all this stuff. Locker. Fabricator. Oh. I didn't have the blueprint for Fabricator. Okay. Jukebox fragment. Oh, and the room itself.
New blueprint synthesized.
Jukebox speaker. Altair facilities map.
A map will come in handy. I should be able to find my way to Phi Robotics where Sam worked.
Phi Robotics. Alien intruder, more like alien cheater. First aid kit. Hey, there's the big filtered water thingy. Am I like stealing Marguerite's food and water supplies here? Is this a bad move? Is she like gonna come back for me? Fred's bed. Oh, Fred was the guy in the log that was talking to Sam. Jeremiah's bed. New blueprints. Keep calm and truck on. C-Truck X12. Do I want posters? How full's my inventory? I guess I'll take it. I hope they have some equivalent to the kitty poster from the previous game. Modification station. Framed picture of Sam's spy penguin drawing. Open shaving kit. Pick up Fred's shaving kit. Is there something I can do with that? A fancy shaving kit. Quick. Hand-drawn penguin art. Ah. Mercury 2? What's the other poster? C-Truck X12. Huh. Beds actually have covers on them now. I mean, it stands to reason with you know, everything being super cold everywhere. Office chair. Anyway, I was making some comments about water earlier. Like, unlike most substances, water has the unique property of, you know, and it's due to the dipolar molecular structure. I'm not explaining it very well. It gets it's slightly more dense for the first 4 degrees above zero, and that's why ice floats on the surface. I already forgot where I was going with this. I'm gonna need a nutrient bar. I don't even remember what's up. 35, 50. But what prompted me to talk about this in the first place? Is Margaret gonna come back for me? What made that shadow? This sky rays. The blueprint. Scanner room. Hey, if I can get myself a habitat builder, that could be a good thing. Could be a very good thing. Scanner rooms just basically make the game possible. In the previous game, I found, like, first of all, I want to close it. Even though it seems that I warm up even when even when the door's open, and even though the
Cushy setup. Must belong to one of those higher-uppers.
Executive toy. Interact. I was one of these.
Sam really got under management's skin. I didn't know she had it in her.
Manuel de Chardin, that's the guy who's, his name is referenced in one of the other logs. Observatory. Getting lots of neat stuff on this trip here. Another poster. What does that say? Focus. Picture drop of water. Cool. APVA. Somebody left their meal here. But they did get abandoned in a hurry. Yeah, it's a sky ray, all right. Okay, maybe I'll take a moment to look through some of this stuff that I got.
Good morning, Frostpack. Just a quick update to inform you of some key achievements and priority shifts we need you all to get behind. The Spy Pangling project was a resounding success. Please join me in congratulating Samantha IU, who is now reassigned to Outpost Zero, helping us dream of future initiatives. Congratulations are also in order for Danielle Valenti and her team at Omega Lab. The closing of Phi Robotics means important funds can be redirected to their Kara bacteria study, which has important, positive implications for the life sciences. You're all doing an exceptional job, and I don't want to promise anything, but HQ has been taking notice. Keep up the good work, and I think we can start discussing bonuses soon.
They closed Phi Robotics. That's where Sam was working, because they wanted to study the Kara bacteria. Positive implications for the life sciences. Something tells me they're not talking about curing the Kara. I wonder. Sam Supply Pangling. Thanks for everything, Fred. Sam. So this is a gift that she gave to Fred. So apparently Sam and Fred were pretty close. Just a second, I'll take off my sweater. This one looks like it's yeah, most of these things I oh wait, this is under exploitable. It doesn't have the little summary at the bottom. That makes it the original game conditions you to look at the bottom for the summary. to find out if this is worth looking at or not. Collects nutrients and moisture deep into the ice shelf until it hits permafrost. From there, the hyphae intertwined to a thick root-like system called mycelia cords. These mycelium efficiently pull nutrients from the soil. It's under exploitable. Does that mean it's edible? Could this be the Bobo tree of the game? Jukebox. Soothing tunes by Altair's best musical artists while you work. Yeah, this is about what I'd expect. Detect specific materials from mining. An ultra-bright display visually communicates distance to the target resource. Proximity alarms add an extra layer of information for finite spatial positioning. Huh. Modification station. This is probably standard stuff here. Planters and pots, okay. What else we got here? Alien intruder, more like alien cheater.
For the last time, I'm not cheating.
Then what's your theory? What's going on?
If you ask me, Zeta's been blinking a lot. I think it's a tell.
He does have a point there.
It's allergies.
Allergies? Oh, is something in bloom in this frozen sector?
Thermal lilies. And if you gang up on me, I swear you're all fired.
You're not even my boss.
Oh, you're all so gullible. You're fighting each other. Meanwhile, look at Parvin. Just look at him.
What am I doing? I'm not doing anything.
Let's just take this to a vote. All those who think Zeta's allergies are a bad case of alienitis, say intruder.
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 Intruder. Danny?
Oh, I'm just an observer here.
I'm going to use my pass.
Is there some kind of scientist conspiracy going on here? Zeta, Sam, Danielle? You three are suddenly very aligned.
Or, like I said, Parvin is cheating.
I'm starting to wish I was cheating.
I'm assuming they're playing some kind of game.
David, you'll be happy to know the Frost Pack is making excellent progress. I must say, my management style appears to be uniquely well suited to isolated planets. I miss you, of course, but I wonder if you feel it too. As great as we are together, we're almost better apart. Just look at how well Prosperina did in her last show. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to see it, but I'm sure if I'd been around, I'd only have made her nervous. Once this mission is over, I'll come home for a few good months. And then, what do you think if we look at reorganizing our expectations to facilitate longer-term separation success? I really think this could be a great model for us going forward, romantically and otherwise. Don't forget, I love you from the depths of my heart. Keep on succeeding in your projects. You know there's nothing I find more attractive.
They continue to have LGBT representation in this game. Like in the previous game, there was Wilson and Elgin, although that was kind of crappy representation because Wilson's a real jerk. But yeah. So Emmanuel and David are in a long distance relationship apparently. Who's Prosperina? Did her last show? A daughter, perhaps? Emmanuel special request. Emmanuel gave me this jailbroken scanner tool thing and said I need more shower heads. This should lead you to the necessary minerals. What? He also told me to keep it on the down low. I guess this is what a master's certificate in applied geology gets you these days. A job as a glorified construction worker. I should have studied interstellar law like Dad said. I have to hand it to Emmanuel though. I don't know what he did to the scanner, but it does a great job at zeroing in on specific minerals. It's better than hoping I stumble across the right outcroppings. So who's writing this? Shoot, I might need to review the recording and recall where I got this. Was this? Is this from Fred? Because Sam is Sam is a robotics expert. Is Fred the geology expert? Or
Jenny, you wouldn't believe the adventure I'm having. It's just like when we were kids and we used to play Underwater City, only sea monsters aren't pretend, and I don't need to hide behind you when one swims by, because I'm safe in my sea truck. Safe and very, very brave. Please tell Dad for me. Thanks so much for the mustache kit, by the way. To be honest, I wasn't sure if it was a gag gift at first. Personal grooming is something of a challenge here, and as you know, I'm a pretty low-maintenance guy to begin with. But you'd be surprised how handy mustache wax is in an emergency. There have been some close scrapes. For a while there, someone was sabotaging my truck, and I thought I was seeing things. But my friend Sam helped me sort it out. Although, she's had some troubles of her own lately. To be honest, I get a little worried out here sometimes. But I guess that's normal, under the circumstances. Gotta expect a little risk, right? I should be happy. I have great friends and a good paycheck. Anyway, love you, Jenny, and Dad. Please find a way to tell him that he won't find embarrassing. And don't worry, I'm looking for the perfect fish to bring back as a gift. Your favorite.
I mean, there's also indications that Sam and Fred are close. I kind of wonder if he's the possible romantic interest that she indicated. But apparently something went sour at some point. She said that she was wrong about the romantic possibilities after all. But I don't know. Nothing's confirmed. I'm just speculating.
Communications tower maintenance log. Another day, another slight by the winged furies. As usual, I got an interference alert. As usual, I went out to see what the problem was. As usual, it was frozen stalagmites of feathered bird excrement. I fear the career impact of saying this officially, if you can even call what I have a career. But I could swear they're targeting me personally. The week I was out with the flu, I came back to find the tower spotless. Parvin laughed at me when I asked him how he cleaned it. Silly me. As if Parvin would ever clean anything. There's nothing left for me to do but quit. But I know that's what the birds want me to do. Oh, and I got the tower up and running. Maintenance complete.
Okay, so Jeremiah is a maintenance guy. Fixes up stuff. And Emmanuel Deschardes is the manager. He does the communications liaison. Personality, and there's a code. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, map. Oh, nice. Map is something that the first game lacked. Trouble figuring out where anything was. So that would be Delta. That would be Omega. Great. Have to brush up on my Greek alphabet. Kappa mining site, not Kappa. I did at one time memorize the Greek alphabet. It's a little rusty. I actually don't remember which one of these is which. I know that's Delta and that's Omega, but the other ones I'm unsure of. Outpost 0. Okay. I have a feeling that one might be Outpost 0 because it has the line through it indicating 0. Xenobiological research. Right, so that's where the frozen Leviathan is. Okay, so yeah, so we've got the headquarters where I am now, the robotics sector. There's the biology one, the mining site, biological research classified, and Omega Lab. That's way the heck out here. I have a feeling that feels like a late game or mid game kind of thing. I probably shouldn't go there. Try to go there yet. Outpost Zero sounds like it could have something really interesting, though. Last known position. Last known position of who? Not quite clear on that. I feel like I might have missed something. Well, 29 new blueprints. Most of these are going to be like furniture stuff. Oh, enamel glass. Oh, you can be made with diamonds and lead now. Okay. Guess there are no stalkers around here. Ah! I noticed the lack of metal salvage. That's part of the reason I was trying to collect as much titanium as I could. Because titanium is not quite as common. Thermoblade. Right, needs the modification station. All the scanner room stuff. Observatory. Ooh, table coral sample. Have I seen any table coral? I don't think I've seen any table coral. Takes quartz now instead of table coral, huh? I guess, I guess they wanted it to have to require a more basic resource and not something that requires a knife to cut. Oh, I can make the executive toy. I just need magnetite. Neat. Fred's bed, a single bed. Emmanuel's bed, double bed. Huh, okay. Okay. Alright, let's drink some. Whoa. A bit low on water now. I mean, I'm down to the big gun. I wonder if I should start heading back. Okay, so I'm like in Emmanuel's office here. Before I head out, hold on a second. How long has this recording been? Okay, so it's just over 2 hours minus whatever I edit out. Probably not going to edit out a whole lot, but yeah, keep going a bit longer, I guess. I am curious about those like honeycomb thingies. It said exploitable. Can I like grab a piece of it? Was it these things or is... Or am I getting myself mixed up? Okay. Here's the that radio tower I was thinking of checking out, but I'm gonna rush inside and warm up first. Maybe I should leave these open when I'm not, maybe I should leave them open anyway. You know what, maybe I'm being silly and closing the door. I'm not convinced there's actually any benefit to closing them. It just creates confusion about which ones I've visited. And they go, oh, there's a thermal lily over here. PDA. Gone fishing. Satellite surveillance active. Status report. Nothing scannable. I can get a report about the satellites, I guess. Apparently I can't. Okay, it doesn't look like I can climb up there. I wonder if it was an error that that thing showed up in the exploitable section of the blueprint listing, or not blueprint listing, but you know, the data bank listing. That motion blur every time I turn is a little obnoxious. That is the thing that showed up in the exploitable section, right? Let me just refresh your memory here. Yeah, honeycomb fungus. Yeah, that thing. Exploitable how, I wonder. Maybe it's something I have to discover later. Okay, let's see what this is about. Surveillance status report, Sector 0 region scan. 2 active human lifeforms detected, unauthorized habitat construction, and vehicular activity detected. Observe and prepare for possible intervention. Huh. So this is what I just got right now. 2 active, would that be me and Marguerite then? Habitat construction, vehicular activity. What's this?
Tower maintenance log. Okay, this time the birds have really done it. I don't know what they've been eating, but it's corrosive when it comes out the other end. I'm gonna need to rewire. I'm short an element to fabricate the right cable. I remember seeing some when I did that dive to the old ship. I'm gonna go out there and see if I can get some more. That should fix it. Maintenance status, in progress.
Okay, so bird poop is corrosive. Good to know. We're gonna have to collect that as a resource. Pick up snow. Oh. Really? Can I melt that into water? Or throw snowballs? I just wanted to do that. Keeps them in my inventory. Anyway, is there anything else to explore here? Last known position. I'm sure I'm gonna want to check that out. Probably not right now though. I'm low on food and water. That feels like something I want to save for another trip, because my inventory is nearly full as well. In principle, I think I do want to fill out my inventory before I go, so I'm gonna. Okay, a bit of copper. There you go, and some more crystal sulfur. Oh yeah, I scanned the thermal lily, but I don't recall seeing. Yeah. Terrestrial latitude. At night, thermal lilies pales clothes to reduce heat loss and relies on heat stores to survive the harsh air conditions. Okay, just curious. I would have. That's the kind of thing. Again, it should have. You know, the little conclusion thing. It says. These can be used to warm up, to warm yourself up. I mean, I figured that out anyway, but, you know, I don't know why they would hide that information. Anything else in here? What have we here? Horseshoe Shrub. There's another tongue twister. Shrub nut? Inventory is full. How about that? Well, if I drink water, maybe I'll have. No, it's one of the large ones. Well, why don't I eat food? Why do I have rubber in my? Oh, Okay, let's just drop a bit of titanium and presumably it just takes up 4, yeah. Okay. So I can eat it. Health plus, oh, it heals you too. It's a nut, so I have a feeling I want to hold on to it in case I want to plant it later, because that sounds like something, something that heals you and provides food and water. That sounds really useful. So yeah, I think it's time for me to head back. Still don't have the habitat builder blueprint. Let's not drop off the edge here. Just careful. Set scan. Blue scrub brush. More penguins. Are these the birds that he was alluding to, or it's steaming, but it's not actually warming me up? Is that like sulfuric acid? It's probably gonna burn me like corrosively if I touch it. Might not be temperature-wise. Not temperature-wise burns. The other kind of burns. Corrosion burns. Does the oh yeah, minutes rise in due to the thick crowns of leaves and its bifurcated trunk. Fruit can be harvested and planted and could be a sustainable food source. Yeah. Blue scrub brush. Chambers capture and store the sun's heat. Yeah, anyway. I don't know if I'm being thorough enough in my exploration here. There's, like, strictly speaking, probably should have done a more thorough perimeter sweep here. I mean, I'm here. It's I should probably at least circle the whole island. I mean, I do think I found the most, the most notable, notable locations and stuff. Like I found a couple habitats, some supplies and stuff. Some penguins. I found Marguerite, apparently. It's warm in here. There's more crystal and sulfur. What have we here? This little cave. Okay, there's nothing to note here. It's like the little penguin home or something.
This alien technology exhibits a data signature that strongly correlates with the previously recorded distress call.
Interesting.
Huh.
I'll bet I can use this new data to identify where that call was coming from.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Ion cube. So it is those aliens again. It wasn't just the Sea Emperor Leviathan that they were interested in. Architect, artifact. Material analysis station. Well, drop the snow. We've got some warmth in here. Oh, I can pluck the nuts off of it. Okay. Alien data. So there's the ion cube. Contains the equivalent ionic energy of 5 kilotons of TNT. Valuable energy source. It's the same description as before. Resembling a human electron microscope or mass spectrometer, this tool appears to be designed for the purpose of analyzing physical raw materials. It is speculated that the scanning apparatus might be designed to collect small-scale DNA recipes for a replication of non-living objects. Okay, so it's a fabricator. Is this something I can use in some way? Or... like it didn't say blueprint discovered. Like I can build it. Is this something I can use? Oh, neat. Ion cube charge 100%, 300,000 out of 300,000. Whereas the batteries start at like 100, right? There doesn't seem to be anything that's like interactable. I don't know. That's strange. Yeah. I don't want to stick around too much longer. I don't have any more food or water. What is that? Oh, it's a... something Zucchus. What's it called again? Okay, that snow makes it surprisingly difficult to see, more difficult than you might expect it to. It's gonna bug me that I don't remember the name. What was the name of that thing again? Cryptosuchus. Ah yes, the familiar moon of the 4546b. It's coming up to the surface. It doesn't breathe surface air, does it? I mean, it is a fish, right? Anyway, I was just curious. Let's warm up, and probably about time that I head back. I mean, I say that, but this trip here was worth. I mean, my decision to circle the island was apparently a good decision since I found the alien artifact and stuff. Just kind of circle the other way now. Sorry if this is getting boring. I just I just want to be a little thorough in my search. I also kind of want to wait until daytime to resume my trip back home. Okay, so that's the dock. It's nice that running doesn't make her put the thing away, put her tool away, like in the previous game, which got annoying. Anything over here? Little staircase leading up here. Yeah, I can't stick around too much longer because I have no food or water left. And inventory is full, so even if I find something, I can't bring it home or anything. Unless I throw away some more titanium or something. Yeah, I think I'm just about ready to head back. Whoa, 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 that was close. Almost stepped in sulfuric acid. Or what I presume is sulfuric acid. There's crystalline sulfur on the edge of it. Okay, I think that's enough. I think it's time for me to head home. Lots of stuff was found. Oh, PDA. Oh, I almost missed that. Let's double check if there's anything else that I missed. That blur effect is still annoying. Every time I turn, it keeps blurring. Like, it's a neat effect and all, but when it's constant like that, it's a bit much. Whatever. Let's go for a swim. Anything worth scanning or whatever. Radiant sieve coral. Cave bush, that's something from the previous game. Something else scannable. Hydrothermal spire. Is that lithium? Drop the rubber. Because I can get rubber from the grapevines back home. And those seem to be relatively plentiful, so I'm not too worried about it. Plus, eventually, if I can plant them, I can get as much as I want, theoretically. Is that the scannable thing I see, perhaps? Sea truck fragment. Argentite outcrop? You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna drop the other rubber and see what's in here. Silver. Okay. What was that noise? Oh, it's music. I haven't heard any music in a bit. These almost tentacle-like structures are still very interesting. What's up with that? More scannable stuff. Do not like that noise. What was that? Oh, is that table coral I see? Yeah. Probably gonna want some of that too. Shoot. Why am I still carrying the lubricant? Oh, I never put it away. That's why. Silly me. Okay, does not take too long to figure this out. What is that? Still feel like I want to check this stuff out. Okay, I'm gonna ditch into the lubricant. I can get more. That looks like something that might be dangerous. So let's swim up to it. It's got its back to me. It's a rock puncher. Okay. New blueprints inside. It's an advanced wiring kit. And power cell.
New technology acquired.
Okay, I think that's enough. I did just drop the lubricant so that I could pick up the other thing. Getting a lot of blueprints. Crap, where was it? I don't even remember what was it that I was looking at. There's something I saw that I wanted to pick up. Oops. Calibrite outcrop? Chance of gold? Okay, it's just titanium. Okay, I should skedaddle. This thing's down to 31%. And I don't have a spare battery. Is that the Cryptosuchus again? Mr. Its roar is worse than its bite. I don't have a battery charger, so I just have to make more batteries. Incidentally, I am being mindful about the fact that I do have a backup oxygen tank if things go south while I'm too far from the surface, but
Survival rate would be greatly enhanced with the construction of an underwater vehicle.
No doubt. But I don't have means of doing that at the moment. I don't have a mobile vehicle bay. Capability of building. Anyway, all this way. Let's make another battery. Then I think we need to go get some more water. Well, I mean, I guess got some water here. You know, which I got for just such an emergency. All right, I think it's time to make. I think it's about time that I'm making an underwater locker. Look at all this stuff here. Upgrades. C-check upgrades. C-check depth upgrade. Depth upgrade Mark 1. Huh. Need enamel glass, so I need diamond for that. Yeah, before I check all this out here, there's a whole bunch of stuff in the okay, hold on a moment. I'll be right back. I just need to use the washroom. Okay, all right, back at it. Oh yeah, the table cord. That was the thing that I wanted to go back for. Silly me. I was like, I dropped the lubricant and I was like, I was gonna pick something up. What was it again? I just got distracted by something shiny. Anyway, yeah. Displayable computer chip fabrication. I may regret that I didn't pick it up later. Oh well. Cargo rocket C-Truck dock 0 sector.
Fred, I'm not blaming you. But what do you mean it's gone? Where did it go? You found some trouble somewhere in the deep twisty bridges and decided to jettison modules?
Yeah, I had to jettison a module. I got free, went back for it, and it was just gone.
And you think someone stole it?
Or something. I didn't lose it, that's for sure. I'm careful with my tools.
I'm sure you are, but you have to admit there have been a lot of sea-truck accidents, and they're rather expensive.
You wanna follow me on a few runs tomorrow? See what it's like? Conditions are way harsher than anything I ever imagined. I don't know if you could really understand it from inside your base.
That won't be necessary. Thanks for your time. I'll write it up as an accident.
Distress call.
Picked up what sounds like a distress call. Who or what is out here calling for help? Didn't sound human. Maybe it's from a remnant of architect technology. In her message, Sam's colleague did say there was something important here. Even if it's just a mimic from one of the more intelligent aquatic specimens, that could be a major find. Or if it's from Altera, it could have bearing on what happened to Sam. I should definitely check it out.
Okay. Yeah, but it wasn't SOS, it was Morse code. That suggests human, not alien. How curious.
I should have guessed Altera would find a way to clip Sam's wings, like I knew they'd do to mine once they took over Xenoworks. I tried to warn her. She was stubborn, like me. Ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to be so different from her. Scrappier, faster, less play by the rules. But Sam didn't tolerate Altera's corporate red tape any more than I did. She just tried to change it from the inside. I think in the end, we always wanted similar things. What was that woman's problem? The one in the exosuit. Like I need to say which woman. And what the hell is she doing on this planet? It isn't exactly a happening vacation spot. She knew their terrain well enough to make a dramatic entrance by jumping off a sheer cliff. So I guess she's been here a while. But how long has she been following me? She said to keep away from her, or off her land. What in this frozen slush bog could she be protecting? Unless she's camped out somewhere. She's definitely heard of Altera, though. Did she meet Sam?
Okay, color dark cover contains gold and titanium. Okay, so yeah, so instead of having limes, you know, each stone type having multiple things, everything is something or titanium. Looks like silver titanium, gold and titanium, lead and titanium. May involve dentures presently toxic compounds. Long-term exposure to geothermal emissions may pose a risk to human health. But it's warmth though, right? Yeah, rock puncher. What is it? Yeah, that's neat. Crustacean which feeds on tiny larvae. Avoid or redirect with food. Heavily armored, vulnerable only to Leviathan-class predators. Okay, so it is dangerous, like it can hurt you, but it looked like it was rather slow moving and easy to avoid. There's a cave bush. Civ coral. Vehicles will be about the sea truck. Oh, okay. So this is the replacement for the sea moth, basically. When it's with a name like sea truck, I sort of expect it to be something that sits in the bottom of the, you know, like on the ocean floor. But okay. Accounts for maximum adaptability in the field. Small and nimble when unencumbered by additional modules. Ah, when unencumbered by additional modules. That's why he was talking about jettisoning the module so he could move faster. Comparable in speed to the sea moth. Excellent for visibility while at the helm. Expensive. Unlike larger Cyclops submarine, the Sea Truck does not support the addition of internal modules like fabricators. However, it can be upgraded to enhance its speed, towing power, and crush depth, among other things. It's being compared to the Cyclops. So, like, how large is it? Like, I mean, it looks like a one-person craft like the Sea Moth, but two power cells. Crush depth is 150 meters, so it's not as good as the Sea Moth then. Cargo modules. Fabricators, dock stations, habitation sections, and of course plenty of storage. Additional cargo modules. Reduce the Sea Truck's speed, maneuverability, and power efficiency. Okay. Additional modules can be jettisoned directly from the main cockpit controls to enable exploration of tight spaces or in case of emergency. So the competing products are trucking hell. Cool. Okay, how long has this been now? Okay, 2 hours, 43 minutes. I should probably wrap this up shortly. I'm gonna build that waterproof locker that I intended. Store some of this extra stuff. Oh yeah, I wanted to build this. Oh yeah, I threw away the rubber that I need to build it. Oops. Need to go get some more, I guess. Still don't have the ability to build a habitat builder. Okay, that's the interesting part. Being able to build a base and stuff. Advanced materials, synthetic fibers, ruby and spiral plant clipping? Spiral plant. I don't think I've encountered the spiral plant. I don't remember that amongst all the plants that I scanned. Plasma steel ingot, or plasteel ingot, I guess. Titanium ingot. Oh, it only takes 5 instead of 10 now. guess somebody decided that 10 of them was excessive. Huh. Okay, let's get some food. Right. Yeah, let's okay. Let us toss a bunch of junk in here. Let's get some food and let's get some and water, and let's see about getting some more grapevine seeds, and then you know, just basically do a bit of inventory management and then call it a day. And end this recording. Is it hailing again? What is making that noise? Like every time I hear it, I'm like, what was that? Lots of poop fish around. Where to? Come back, little ice clops. Come on. Really struggling to get these guys here. You know, something else that's similar from the previous game. Hey, it distinctly showed the, you know, grab it icon, and when I clicked it didn't grab. Darn it. There we go. Okay, I think that'll be enough for now. So yeah, let's fire this up, repair all of these things. Have lots of water now. Yeah, see, you know, like in just a short moment, I was able to, like in the space of 2 minutes, I'm able to get all the food and water that I need for quite a while. It's not like, you know, other survival games I could name, like you know, Long Dark, which is the other game I've been playing a lot recently, where everything's a struggle. I mean, well, particularly if you play at the highest difficulty level, as I have been. But yeah, gathering enough food and water is can be quite a chore. Is that a scannable thing there? I think it's a sea glide fragment. Yeah. Oh, it's just the mushroom. So, again, let's make some rubber and some lubricant. And, sorry, what are the ingredients needed for the detector? Oh, we need a battery. I wonder, if I swap this battery out, can I build it with the unpowered battery and have that work? Have it come out with full battery? I think that was an exploit in the previous game. I don't know if that works here. Copper wire. Mineral detector.
The mineral detector can sniff out raw materials, potentially saving you hundreds of hours of searching.
And is an extra reason to have more than 5 quick slots. Gosh darn it, why? Why 5? Yeah, slot 5, I guess. I probably should have installed a mod right off the bat for increasing the number of quick slots, because that's obnoxious. Like, now I need extra stuff, and I don't have the whatever. Anyway, Galena outcrop, chance of lead. Oh, it is. Just testing this out. Here it is. Nifty. Searching Galena outcrop. So select next by right click limestone chunk, gold, silver, fragment. It says searching. Oh, I guess it means it doesn't find any. I kind of wondered if I could just give it time and have it find it. Calverite, argentite, table coral, lithium, ion cube, diamond. Okay, I know there are limestone chunks nearby. Like, if I just tell it to search, how long does it take to find it? Okay, there you go. That gives me an idea how long this thing takes to work. Anyway, I was just curious to know how well that thing works. Yeah, it'll. If anything, it'll probably be something I want to keep to search for fragments. Ah, damn monkey. When do I get a ranged attack? What a repulsion cannon. Just blast them away. Oh well. Anyway, I think it's about time that I wrap this up. To figure out what my next goal is, let's just head back to the pod and just take stock of things. Because that's what this sort of game, like original game, and I expect this game as well, is all about. Like, you need to you have to set goals and decide what you want to get, what you want to do, where to go, and whatever. At the moment, what's my top priority here? I guess my top priority really is just finding more fragments, so I can getting a mobile vehicle bay, which could be neat, you know, so that I can build the sea truck. What's the let's take a look in here. Application station stuff, synthetic fibers. Lead, power cell, advanced wiring kit, glass, titanium ingot. That's all doable. I just need to get this guy first. Yeah, but I'd really like to be able to detect with that mineral detector is more ribbon plants, but it doesn't seem to detect biological things. It's just minerals. Because I need more batteries. Supposition alien distress call origin. How far away are those? It's over a kilometer away there. That's 600 meters away. That one's lower down. That's one that's 200 meters deep, right? It could be worth checking out, or at least going in the direction of it. I mean, just for the sake of having a direction to go in to look for stuff. Because again, yeah, my most pressing need is, aside from getting another battery, I need to let's swap these batteries. Yeah, aside from more batteries, I need more fragments so I can build more stuff. Yeah, let's just turn this thing into live. Get myself all set up for the next session. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think this is a good note to end on. Hopefully this just takes me to the menu screen. And it doesn't, exit spontaneously. Exit to desktop. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Looks pretty cool so far. There's a definite noticeable graphical upgrade, much to the chagrin of my processor. I need a new graphics card. Darn this graphics card shortage. The world seems to be in at the moment. Not. Adorable. But yeah, it's cool. Okay, yeah, so it's interesting. We're right off the bat, we've got a lot of intrigue going on. We've got this hints of all this backstory between these two sisters, Robin and Sam, and both mistrustful of Altera. Robin is more mistrustful of Altera. Sam was perhaps not mistrustful enough of Altera. Yeah, so she's sent to work on the robotics division to build. It sounds like she built a robotic exosuit, which is similar in design to the penguins themselves. I'm sure I'll find that at some point. they closed down the robotics division, what's her purpose there then after that? Maybe that's why they decided she's expendable and decided she's worth getting rid of. I hope the music isn't too loud. Like, I hope it isn't the relative volume of my voice to the game soundtrack isn't too much. Like, I might have to adjust that. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if anything needs to be adjusted or whatever. Maybe I should downgrade the visual settings some more. Lowering the resolution helps dramatically. Maybe I should set this to low for next time. Oh, great. Clicking that made it freeze again. Well, I'm just going to keep talking and finish my thoughts. It's interesting. I mean, I did hear, as much as I tried to avoid spoilers, I did hear that Marguerite makes an appearance in this. I would have liked to have been surprised more, but it's still, this is a very dramatic reappearance of her there. So that was pretty cool. She seems to be doing well. I mean, surviving well. She's got her own little exit there. Oh, that looks a lot smoother. Yeah, I'm just looking at the animation of the little penguins there. I'm gonna try in the next session. I'm gonna try it with these graphic settings. See if that functions better. But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, lots of intrigue going on. We're learning about the characters involved. Emmanuel Desjardins, jury's still out on him. Like, how much does he know about Altera's possible wrongdoing here? Like, how, like, is he just a middle manager who is well-meaning and wants to make the best of his spot there, or does he know something about what's going on? Who knows? And who is Sam's possible love interest that she hinted at? And what happened that she that changed that made her go? Oh, there's no romantic interest after all. I don't know what I was thinking. Like, is there a story there? Like, did she just drift apart from her possible suitor, or did her suitor turn out to be like in on whatever conspiracy was going on? Something more dramatic like that. I don't know. Yeah, there's lots going on so far. Anyway, I have enough rambling out of me. I think that's enough for this session, so yeah, until next time.